Welcome back, family. You don't know it is, Dr. Cookie, real chatterbox, Today we're there upon Andrew Tate, you understand where I'm coming from? The world most hated man, you understand what I say? Or a sex trafficker. This is what we're trying to work out. You understand where I come from? Because to how I see him and what he's been saying, he's been an empowering man, you get me? To get out of them shell and go out there and make that money, you know what I mean? Don't sit down there on your computers and lose your life, make your life just wash away in front of your eyes. You understand where I come from? You deserve more in life. This is what I got from him, you know what I mean? So when the world, as the Matrix, as he says, come out and be saying all these things, we have to really sit back and look and listen, you understand me, to see if they're really fighting against him like that. Let's see what's going on. Let's see.
Behind the screen, Andrew Tate is speaking. His utterances followed by a tiny audience of prosecutors, lawyers and police. The rest of the world stands waiting as police investigate allegations of trafficking and rape. One of those allowed through the gates today was his brother Tristan's girlfriend, arriving with his daughter. Investigators have just over a week to present evidence that a crime has been committed here. Neither Andrew Tate nor his brother have yet been charged, but their public image has been complicated by the things they say and the way they behave online. Daria was 16 when she says she received a private message on Instagram 2 years ago from Andrew Tate's account. It read simply, "Romanian girl," followed by a strawberry emoji.
It was very obvious we were high school girls, like we had our high school like in our bio and everything. I feel like he was just trying to find girls that seemed as like innocent or naive as possible, in my opinion.
Daria, who's now at university in the UK, says it's important she speak out because so many young men idolise Andrew Tate.
And I don't think that at this time this is being regulated at all. And this is a big problem because we can't wake up in 20 years with like 2 million Andrew Tates.
But to me, still, I don't think he's been holding people, you get me, hostage or anything like that. But listen to this.
Sometimes, because like I said, intrigue, I'll put a completely pointless emoji on the end. Some cherries, or an orange, or a strawberry. Because it doesn't mean anything. Then my reply, why do I never see you? Where are you hiding? 99% of them say, I'm not hiding. That's what nearly every one of them says.
You hear me? I say, so it's like him find a way to get through to the younger generation, you know what I mean, by sending them a strawberry in a text and all them madness, they get me, and letting them know. A lot of them, I say, basically, I bet you say most of them girls that he had around him, you know what I mean, they're probably well off in life now, you get me, because his kind of strategy that he have was helping people out, you understand me, I deal with man and woman, you understand me?
Hide.
I know he was writing the same thing to a lot of girls, including a friend of mine. He used the same approach, always starting the conversation with exactly the same line, "You're beautiful."
In publicity for his online courses in manipulating and exploiting women, Andrew Tate has said his job was to meet a girl, sleep with her, get her to fall in love with me to the point where she'd do anything I say, and then get her working on webcam so we could become rich together.
And the other thing as well is, it's like the man made them come up with a new study in schools just based on what he says, you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to lie, he brainwash a lot of kids. A lot of kids is not going to have what you have. You know what I mean? It's not that easy sometimes to get through life, but you know, you have to let people navigate life themselves, you understand me? Than filling them head with rubbish sometimes, you understand me I say? So you see, it's not everyone out there is gonna like him. Some's gonna like him, some's gonna hate him, you know what I mean? But at the moment, majority of people, they're with him, you know, because after the strength, his strength here, innit? It make you feel like, oh, I can do anything. You get me? That's the kind of message I see him put out there. I didn't know about these girl trafficking stuff, which is really, really, really bad. You understand? Look.
Weeks after police came for their owner, they returned for his cars. The power of a Ferrari paralysed in the grip of a dowdy police truck. Insurance against any future compensation claims from victims, but also a sign that investigators here are confident. Whatever the truth about life behind these walls, its secrets are now being scrutinised by investigators. This fleet of luxury cars, the toys of a successful businessman, or the proceeds of a trafficking ring. Police raided 7 more properties last week, including this villa, owned by the Tates near the Carpathian Mountains. Neighbours say it was fully renovated last year, with a swimming pool added.
So I don't really believe that, you know what I mean, if you don't want to do something, someone can really force you to do it. You understand what I say? And this is what it looks like the public is saying, that he's forcing people to do things that they don't want to do. You understand what I say? People have their own mind of thinking, man. You know that? So if he's not saying something that you believe in, or he's mistreating you in any way, you being around him, you got the right to go. Because there's a lot of people that I see out there now coming out saying that they haven't seen anything in that perspective being around him. You understand? So I'd want to know if it's lies they tell him on him, but we'll find out.
I've never seen any of them being aggressive.
Police have identified 6 women as potential victims, but last week 2 of those women publicly denied any mistreatment by the Tate brothers.
No, I've never been threatened. If I had been, I wouldn't have been stupid enough to stay in that house. I have a tattoo on my left arm that says Tate Girl, which I got out of respect for them.
So where's the other ones? Bring the rest of them out in it so we can see what they say as well. Because these 2 is talking very good things about him. You understand me? Comment section with my families and let me know what you think. Dr. Cookie, real chatterbox, you know.